Thank you for all of the current subscriptions that I've been receiving. It's just I just can't even express the shock that I am in, and I always try to be real with you guys, and maybe that's something that you guys are seeing. I don't know, but I'm just blown away. But tonight we are reacting to Ren. Hi, Ren. It has been a few of you have suggested that, so it's been on my list, and tonight we're going to be reacting to that. And don't forget to check him out and subscribe to Ren, and the link will be down below. But without further ado, this is Ren. Hi, Ren. I hope you enjoy my reaction. I'm going to try and keep it short. Well, you know that's not going to happen. You guys are setting me up.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy.
Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help.
You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split into...
Okay. You know, some observations here. He's got an internal conflict going on. It's like he has a dark side of him that's telling him, that's combating with the light side. Some things that I've seen, he came in on in a wheelchair, and I know from life experience that sometimes mental issues can literally hurt you in a put you in a physical incapacitated type state. So I don't know if this is real, where he's really incapacitated in the wheelchair, but if mental stuff can really mess you up physically, and it seems like he's kind of got a little thing going here. This might be an act, maybe it's part of the song, I don't know. But I really understand what he's saying. He's got an internal conflict going on, and you know, he's arguing with the darkness and the lightness. Might not interest you guys at all, I don't know, but Edgar Allan Poe was kind of a dark poet, and he did a lot of poetry that reflected the internal fight that human beings have, the conflict. And I don't know why this kind of strikes me as a Edgar Allan Poe type of vibe, a dark, very dark vibe. He wrote, I did a paper one time on him, and he did a poem, and the poem's name was A Dream Within a Dream. And I'm not going to recite the whole poem, but there was a part in there that said, I stand amid the roar on a surf tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of golden sand. And it's kind of reflecting hope and then the darkness. Like the light is the golden sand, but you know how you hold sand and it kind of still goes between your fingers and it still falls out, like you're losing the hope. I feel like he's talking, like on one side he's very positive and hopeful, but then on the darkness side of him, he's kind of trying to make him lose the sand, and then the darkness take over the golden sand. I know this sounds out there, guys, but it's kind of how I'm thinking. I'm different, folks. And then the other thing that I noticed is the lights in the background. You've got two lights, and they're blinking when he goes into the different, the dark or the light side. The lights go dark, and then lights will come on, like it's an internal conflict, and then the lights are kind of blinking at the same time. I might be reaching here, but you guys know how I am.
Two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is driving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow.
I really enjoy that visual aspect of it. A lot of people don't catch that. They just listen to the tunes, but a video can really enhance the music so much more than what people can possibly imagine. It takes your mind into a darker place, or a deeper place, excuse me.
Oh, your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself.
Trust me.
You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous, a battle with the subconscious.
This is so different to me. I'm really enjoying it, but did you guys ever think, have you ever thought when you're listening to these musicians talk about the depression that they're in, and it almost makes you feel guilty that you're enjoying listening to their spilling their guts about the depression that they have? Maybe it's just me. That just popped in my head. Why am I enjoying listening to someone talking about the depression that they have? Maybe in a weird way, maybe hearing about someone's depression helps people. I think everybody has this might seem like it's a off the wall type of thing, but it's kind of a positive to me. He is negative, but he's speaking negatively. It's a negative connotation. The tone is negative, the dark and the light and all those things. But I think every human being has a internal conflict that they always are fighting. When it comes to musicians and people who have a lot of talent, I sometimes think that they have more of an internal conflict than the average person. And so like with us, we usually can hash it out. We can work it out through other means. But with a musician, because they have so much talent, they want to express themselves, but they can't, because the dark side's telling them, well, your music's not very good. And, if they post something online and they don't get enough views or clicks or anything like that, that's an instantaneous negative, feed that the dark can feed on. And sometimes I think musicians are too hard on themselves. He's kind of referred to it a couple times, like he should be doing better. But I think musicians are a lot like that. Like they feel like they want to get out something, but they can't. They're being hindered somehow. And the dark just feed the negative side of us as human beings naturally kind of preys on our vulnerability at the moment. And I really believe that musicians, this is why there's a lot of suicides. Well, not just musicians. I was reading a book one time that comedians were the most depressed people on the planet. Look at Robin Williams. I mean, one of the funniest dudes I've ever met or seen in my life. Never met him, but very funny. And then, he committed suicide. They feel like I don't know what it is within these people with the extreme talent that they have, but and this guy's clearly talented. I mean, you could just see it. He's just oozing from this guy. But he looks like he's got some conflicts that he's expressing, and being able to, I've always said this with rap too. This is more of like a spoken word type thing with me, but with rap, rap artists sometimes come across as hostile, or, like a violent, the way they speak and rap, the things they rap about, but they're getting it out. And so because they're able to get it out, it's kind of a medicinal type thing, it makes them feel better. You are able to get out how you feel about things. And I think musicians really have to have that ability to express themselves and let out the negative, dark spirits, or whatever you want to call it. They've got to get that out. They've got to get it out. This is great.
And M did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you. I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate.
Yeah, see, he's kind of doing that back and forth thing. Musicians do that. He's like over emphasizing things like, well, I'm good, I'm great. Rappers do this too. And he's trying to kind of drown out that darkness. He's trying to drown it out. This is very powerful, but like I said, I'm not really. I have heard that some people have reacted to this in a sad way. To me, when I'm viewing this, it makes me happy. I know this is odd, but it makes me happy knowing that he is letting out the negative darkness in his body right now. And so I'm enjoying it, and he's able to release that darkness in his body. That's kind of how I view it.
It's within
It's a
that,
good
and
thing.
that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
The lights.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden.
Dark.
I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings. I am sin with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning. Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender. Deceitful pretender. The banished avenger. The righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
The darkness is trying to convince him, well, I'm a part of you, which it is. I mean, we all have the darkness in us, but it's trying to basically overtake him. And he's got that hope, that sand in his hand, the golden sand, like I said, with Edgar Allan Poe. He's got that hope. I mean, this is all really artists have at the end of the day is hope. Hope that people see them, hope that they're able to express themselves, hope that, hope, well, all of us are in that hope, arena. Hope is, it's a very powerful thing. And I think that's kind of what he's trying to express here. The light one. See how the lights are on now?
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
That's what I'm saying.
And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a coimated different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room. into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences. With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely...
Edgar Allan Poe, The Pendulum. I wonder if he reads Edgar Allan Poe. I've known a lot of musicians that really love Edgar Allan Poe. He's very dark, but this guy kind of oozes the way Edgar Allan Poe wrote. Very interesting. This guy's wonderful. He's a wonderful artist.
That the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget that we are human beings.
That's true, dude. Great artist. I really enjoyed that. Really got me thinking on a lot of things. But it is amazing. I often think about that. I did a reaction last night where I was kind of talking about some of the rock stars that have basically committed suicide because of their the internal conflicts that they have going on. And a lot of musicians, a lot of rappers really speak of these negative emotions that they have, suicidal thoughts, depression, and so on and so forth. And this guy, he really did it in a unique way. Really like the way he mixed in different the flows were different. I mean, everything is very different. Not really it's music, but it was more of, I kind of perceived it as more of a spoken word type thing, except at the end where he went into that little melody. I really like that. I mean, super talented. I'll have to check out more of this. And thanks, guys, for tipping me off to him. You guys know I can get to talking on this kind of stuff. And, I think you're getting me. You're getting me. This was great. You guys really know what I like, probably better than I do. So keep posting those down below, what you think I should listen to. This was really good. If you enjoyed it, please give me a subscription. And don't forget to check the notification bell so that you get notified when I post something. And I just want to say thanks again for the many subscriptions that you have given me. And you guys have a great evening. Peace.